guys, welcome back to the monthly book roundup. I'm, workshopping some names. I cannot believe that it's gonna be February when I post this. So that's insane that we're already the month of January gone in the past. Funnily enough, I kept thinking that it was later into January than it was when it was still the beginning of January. It was like January 3rd, and I kept thinking it was already like January 20th or something. But now, we're almost at the end. So, getting into 2024. So, the books. I'm still working through The Artist's Way, of course, since it's more of a workbook. And I also accidentally I read a chapter and then forgot I read it, so I didn't do any of the activities for it because I thought I already did them. So that was interesting. I was looking at the chapter, or I was looking at the bookmark where I left it and confused because I was like, I didn't read this yet. Why is the bookmark here? And then I went to the previous chapter and looked at those and was like, wait, I already did these activities. And then went back through the chapter and kind of skimmed it, and I was like, wait, I already read this chapter. What is happening? So I completely forgot to do the activities. So I'm redoing week 6, which is focused on like money. So I have to focus more on those activities first. And overall, I feel kind of like I'm not doing The Artist's Way, like committing to it and doing it properly, most because I'm not doing the morning pages. I kind of tried to, but I don't know, I gave up. I guess I could just keep trying, but in a sense I'm kind of like that much writing, it's just like, it's so much. It takes a lot out of me for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, on chapter 6 of The Artist's Way, so halfway through it. So I'm getting there. I think at the very least I want to go through it completely once, and then perhaps, at another point through the year, like pick it up again where I can actually kind of refocus on it, because right now I'm kind of juggling other things too, so The next book that I am still reading and will still be reading for February is Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdal. And I was hoping to have this done in January actually, but because The Artist's Way had a week of not reading, I had to take a break from reading, and then getting back into reading was kind of funky for me. So I'm still reading this one, and also because it's not a like fun book. It's a activity type of book, or like informational book. I like to take my time with those so I can actually like digest the information, take notes, stuff like that. So it's taking me longer than I intended, but that's totally fine. Also, for some reason, I told myself like, oh, I have to finish this first before I move on to my fun book, which is silly because it's not a fun book. So that being said, I bought the second installment of the Raven Cycle from the Raven Boys book I read last month, or was it December? But I got the second one, and it's called The Dream Thieves, and I haven't started it yet, like I said, because for some reason I thought I needed to finish Feel Good Productivity first. So, reminding myself that I don't have to wait. I'm going to start reading The Dream Thieves because I kind of want to stay in the zone of that world, basically. Even though it's been like a couple weeks since I read anything, I think, from that series, or since I finished the first book. So, yeah, gonna pick that up for February. And also, Poor Psychology of Money is still kind of on hold, on the back burner. I'm going to finish it once I finish Feel Good Productivity, which I feel good about finishing in February. So I anticipate that I'll finish Feel Good Productivity in February, so then I can start the psychology, or I can get back into the psychology of money afterwards. All right, that's mostly it for kind of like my physical media. For audiobooks, I did finish Can't Hurt Me either the end of December or beginning of January, I don't remember. And then I started reading Crying in H Mart, or I started listening to Crying in H Mart. So I finished that pretty recently. I liked it. It as also a half Asian, there were certain parts of it that felt very, familiar. It made me think about kind of like my relationship with my mom and my kind of like the Asian side of myself. And, also because my mom is older, about like my mother's, death at some point that I'll have to deal with. And yeah, just it was I definitely cried listening to it, which if you are an audiobook person, I feel like you would enjoy it because it's read by the author. And so that was a great way to consume that media, basically. And I mean, that's basically it for. Oh, wait, it's not it. Okay, I have one more, and I don't know if it counts, but gonna bring it up anyway, because this is my show. What's I make these rules. So also, I am trying to be more diligent with my French learning, and I have a bunch of like read along in French type of books, basically. So I kind of plucked one from my bookshelf, and I'm going through Easy French Reader. It's got like 60 readings so far. They're pretty short, which is nice. But yeah, I just kind of pick one or two stories for the night and kind of read them out loud in my like broken French. Probably mispronouncing a lot. So yeah, I think that kind of counts because I'm reading, I'm reading something. Yeah. Even if maybe I don't quite understand sometimes. Actually, so far I've understood, I want to say like 98%. But I've also read some of those chapters before, to be honest. So I'm kind of like rereading it to kind of get back into it. So yeah, Easy French Reader. That's is something else I am reading and will continue to read, hopefully, for February. Okay, and now that's it. Those are my books that I'll be planning on reading for February. I don't have an audiobook in mind yet. I did have, I think, two that I downloaded because I had credits for, but I haven't decided yet what else I'm going to listen to for audiobooks. I'm also starting a book club for work. So I'm hoping I get some nice recommendations from my colleagues, and so I'll kind of have to shuffle around and figure out like, okay, I want to read a fun book, I want to read my own personal development book, but now I also have to read something for work. What am I doing to myself? So yeah, we'll see how the book club thing goes. I'm curious if people will be kind of like, I don't want to do extra stuff for work, because I feel that. I definitely feel that. But at the same time, I kind of like having, seeing what else is out there. I only have so much of a window into the outside world for books. I don't know what all this like pantomiming I'm doing. Anyway, yes, that's it for my books. Good luck to me. Good luck to you if you are also reading books. What books are you reading? What books are you listening to? There's a lot out there. Give me ideas, share ideas. Who knows? But that's all. Thanks for being here. Bye.